They never lost a war until they met a human ship. For over 1,000 years, the Zarkalon Empire ruled the stars. They had the largest fleets, the deadliest weapons, and the strongest armies. Planet after planet fell to their power. No one had ever stopped them. No one had ever dared. They were called the Invincible Empire. When the Zarkalon Emperor looked at the map of the galaxy, one system stood untouched. Sol system. Primitive, silent, useless, said the Emperor, but it is still ours to take. Small scout fleet was sent. Just 5 warships. It was supposed to be easy. They had no fear. Every invasion before this had been the same. Arrive, destroy, conquer. As they reached the edge of Sol system, everything was quiet. No response, no resistance. Then, they saw it. A single ship, alone, floating near the edge of the asteroid belt. No ID, no signal, no Empire markings. Captain Threx, leader of the scout fleet, laughed. Just one ship? This is a joke. He opened comms and sent a warning. Unknown vessel, move aside. This system belongs to the Zarkalon Empire now. No reply. Again, louder. You are blocking a military operation. Move now, or be destroyed. Still, no reply. The crew watched the small ship on their screens. It didn't move. It didn't power weapons. It just waited. One of Threx's officers frowned. Sir, that ship, it looks old. Another whispered, Sir, I think it's human. The bridge went silent. Humans. A name from the past. 100 years ago, they vanished. After one brutal galactic war, humans disappeared. No one knew where they went. Some thought they were destroyed. Others said they hid. Either way, no one had seen them since. But now, one ship stood in their path. Threx gave the order. Fire 1 plasma beam, just a warning. The nearest warship aimed. A red beam shot through space, straight at the human ship, and then something happened no one expected. The human ship moved. It was fast, too fast. Before the beam even reached it, the ship darted sideways, avoiding the shot completely. No shield, just pure movement. What was that? Threx shouted. The human ship responded, not with words, but with fire. In less than 3 seconds, a beam of white-hot energy struck the attacking warship. Not a scratch, not a dent. It exploded, gone, no warning, no sound. One moment, it was there. The next, just floating metal and fire. Panic filled the Zarkalon bridge. Who gave the order to fire? Sir, it's targeting us! Shields up. Now! But it was too late. The human ship moved again, like a ghost. Smooth, fast, deadly. 2 more warships exploded within minutes. Captain Threx tried to retreat. He turned his ship around, but his engines failed. A blast hit their rear hull. Systems went dark. His screen flickered. A message appeared. Just 5 words. Leave, or we finish this. Threx couldn't breathe. His hands shook. He sent a distress signal to the Empire. This is Scout Fleet 9. We are under attack. Unknown human vessel. Extremely dangerous. We need reinforcements. The message was cut off. Far away in the Imperial Throne Hall, the Emperor watched the alert flash across his screen. His advisors looked nervous. One of them whispered, It's just one ship, Your Majesty. The Emperor's eyes narrowed. Yes, he said slowly. But that ship just killed 3 of ours. He stood up and stared at the star map. Send a full fleet. 10,000 ships. Crush them. I want Sol burned. But even he felt something strange in his chest. For the first time in 1,000 years, the Empire had been challenged by one forgotten enemy, by one silent ship, by a human, one ship, one human. And a warning the galaxy will never forget. The Zarkalon Empire was angry. 3 of their powerful warships were gone, destroyed in seconds by a single human ship. Something that had never happened before. Back at the edge of Sol system, that human ship waited, still alone, still silent. The Empire called it madness. They called it luck. But deep down, they were afraid. They sent more scouts, silent probes, stealth drones. They wanted to know more. What kind of ship was it? What kind of human could fly it? They soon found the answer. Inside that lonely ship, one man sat in the command seat. His name was Commander Rykor Hale, a forgotten warrior, a soldier from a war most aliens had erased from history. He had been trained in silence, born for defense, not attack. But now, Earth had called him. A voice from deep command echoed in his memory. "They are coming. You must stop them. You are the last wall." He didn't smile. He didn't blink. He only checked his systems again. Weapons, online. Cloak drive, ready. Pulse cannon, charged. Targeting, locked. He whispered to the stars, "You should have stayed away." The second wave of ships arrived. Bigger, stronger, 10 in total. They flew in a V formation, weapons ready. No mercy. No fear. They found the human ship exactly where the first wave had seen it. Quiet, unmoved, drifting in space. The Zarkalon commander gave one final message. "You killed our brothers. Surrender now, and we may show mercy." Commander Hale didn't answer. Instead, his ship did something strange. It disappeared, just vanished. The alien ships went on alert. "Cloaking?" one of them shouted. "Where did it go?" Suddenly, boom! The last ship in the line exploded from the inside. A single, precise hit. No warning. The human ship reappeared for a second, then vanished again. "Shields up!" screamed the alien leader. "Fire in all directions!" Too late. Another. Explosion. Then another. One by one, the ships fell. The human wasn't just fast. He was impossible to track. His ship twisted between attacks like a shadow. Each strike hit weak points perfectly. Each movement was like a dance of death. Inside his ship, Commander Hale's face stayed calm. He didn't feel joy. This was not revenge. This was duty. The Zarkalon Empire had broken a silent agreement, a rule the galaxy knew well. Never enter Sul, never test the humans. Now they were paying the price. Back in the Empire's command center, messages came fast. Fleet Alpha, destroyed. Commander lost, all ships gone. Survivors, 0. The Emperor sat in silence. A single ship. One human. Was it a weapon? A trap? A new kind of warfare? "Bring me everything on Earth," the Emperor growled. "Everything." His top advisor spoke softly. "Your Majesty, the humans went silent 100 years ago. We thought they were extinct." The Emperor stood, his voice cold and sharp. "We were wrong. On Earth, deep underground, lights blinked in a hidden war room. The face of Commander Hale appeared on screen. He spoke to Earth Command. "Zarkalon scouts destroyed. 2 waves down. More will come." The voice on the other side said, "Hold the line. Reinforcements are not ready. You are our shield." Commander Hale nodded. "Then I will not move. Let them come." Above him, the stars were calm. But war was coming, and one human ship would stand in its way, alone, but not afraid. They thought humanity was extinct, but Earth was never dead, only watching. For over 100 years, the galaxy had lived without humans. After the Great Galactic War, Earth vanished. No ships, no messages, no trade. Silence. The other species believed the humans had been wiped out. Some said they destroyed themselves. Others believed the last war broke their will. The Zarkalon Empire especially believed it. And they were happy. One less threat to rule over, but they were wrong. Deep beneath Earth's surface, hidden from all sensors, There was life. There was technology. And there was preparation. The humans had not vanished. They had simply stepped back. After the war, they saw the truth. The galaxy was not ready for peace. Power-hungry empires rose again. Greedy species started new battles. Nothing had changed. So humanity made a new choice. We will not chase power. We will not rule. We will watch. We will wait. And if the darkness comes again, we will rise. In secret, they built the archives, a hidden data vault filled with war records, strategies, ship designs, alien profiles, and old enemy weaknesses. Everything the galaxy forgot, Earth remembered. Commander Rykor Hale was one of the last to be trained before Earth went dark. Born after the war, raised in silence, trained to defend, not to invade. He was part of a group called the Sentinels, few in number, all waiting for one purpose: to defend Earth, if it was ever threatened again. And now, that time had come. Back in the Zarkalon Empire, fear was spreading. The scout fleets were gone. A human ship was guarding Sol. But how? Why now? Emperor Zaltrax stood before his top generals. "I want to know how Earth survived." His science chief answered, "They must have hidden, gone deep underground, or maybe cloaked the whole planet." The Emperor growled, "Send spies, hack old archives. I want answers." One officer looked nervous. "Your Majesty, if humans survived, it means their old tech survived too." Silence. Everyone remembered what human technology had done in the last war. AI-guided missiles, teleport strike ships, singularity bombs. It took the whole galaxy just to contain them, and now that power was waking up again. In a secret moon base near Earth, a human command council met. Old leaders, wise minds, watching the stars. The defense director spoke. "The Empire is coming. Commander Hale is holding the line, but we can't stay hidden much longer." Another replied, "If we reveal ourselves, war will spread across the galaxy again." A third voice, calm, old, spoke from the shadows. "It's not about war. It's about the message. The galaxy must know we are not extinct. We are not weak. We are still here." And so the council made a decision. Earth would speak again, across the galaxy. Strange signals began to appear on screens. Alien traders, pirate ships, even far-off colonies saw the message. A simple white screen, then 5 words: "Humanity is not gone. Watch." Then, a video played. Footage of the battle in Sol, the Zarkalon ships exploding. One human vessel dancing through fire. Shock spread like wildfire. People who once feared the Empire now saw hope. Some smiled. Some wept. And some, especially those who had fought humans before, felt terror. Back in the Zarkalon Palace, the Emperor smashed a chair. "They're trying to scare us!" He leaned forward, fire in his eyes. "Then we will show them real fear. Call the Grand Armada. 10,000 ships. Full invasion." His generals hesitated. "Sir, it's just one ship." The Emperor pointed at the screen. "No, it's not just a ship. It's a signal, a test. And if we don't destroy them now, we never will." Back in Sol, Commander Hale received the report. A full invasion fleet was on its way. He sat alone in the dark bridge. No backup. No help. But still, no fear. He whispered to himself, "They forgot who we are. Now, they'll remember." The galaxy expected an easy victory. Instead, it witnessed fear. The Zarkalon Armada was the pride of the Empire. 10,000. Ships, carriers, destroyers, war cruisers, each one built for domination. No planet had ever survived when this fleet arrived. And now, they were coming for Earth. But at the edge of the Sol system, only one ship stood in their path. one human ship. Commander Rykor Hale watched the long-range sensors. Dots appeared, small. At first, then filling the screen, he whispered, "So many." But he didn't panic. His fingers moved across the controls. His AI, nicknamed Shade, spoke calmly. Enemy fleet, 9,846 ships. Primary weapons, plasma cores, shields, level 3. Weak points detected, 2,117. Hale smirked slightly. "That's all I need." He didn't plan to win. He planned to make them hesitate. The Zarkalon commander, Admiral Vroth, stared at the human ship on his massive screen. So small, so alone. Destroy it. One volley. Show no mercy. Thousands of cannons charged. Red plasma glowed in the dark. Then, fire. A wave of death shot forward, lighting up the void. No ship could survive that, or so they believed. But when the fire cleared, the human ship was gone. "Where is it?" Vroth shouted. The ship had already moved, phased out of standard space, slipped between sensor lines, and struck. A bright blue beam pierced a Zarkalon destroyer. The ship split in half, silent, in space. Then another hit, and another. The human ship danced between the fleet, blinking in and out, faster than their targeting systems could follow. Inside his cockpit, Hale's eyes were focused. His hands never stopped moving. "They fight like machines," he said, softly. "Let's teach them what humans really are." He used ancient tactics, unpredictable moves, feints, spirals, micro-warps. These were tricks passed down through secret Earth archives, tactics no alien AI could guess, and they worked. One by one, Zarkalon ships exploded, not because the human ship was stronger, but because Hale was smarter. He turned their numbers into confusion, their size into weakness. Admiral Vroth screamed at his officers, "Form a wall! Box it in! Focus all fire!" But Hale had already escaped. He flew behind them, targeted their fuel lines, attacked from blind spots. The fleet panicked. Ships turned on each other by mistake. Their formation collapsed in just 20 minutes. Over 200 Zarkalon ships were gone. Back on Earth, deep in the secret war room, the Council watched the battle in silence. One general asked, "Should we send reinforcements?" The defense director replied, "No, not yet. The galaxy must see what one human can do. Only then will they understand." Across the stars, civilians, smugglers, and leaders watched the broadcast, leaked by human satellites. They saw the impossible, one human ship against a fleet, and they saw it survive. Some cheered, some prayed, and some, especially in rival empires, took notes. "Humanity is back," one pirate leader said, "and they are terrifying." The Zarkalon Emperor received the report. "Admiral Vroth is dead. The fleet is broken. Losses too high." The Emperor clenched his fists. "No more games. Bring me the Star Eater." Everyone in the room froze. The Star Eater was their most powerful weapon, a ship the size of a moon. It had only been used once, when they destroyed an entire species. Now they would use it against one man. Back in space, Hale's ship was damaged, but still flying. AI Shade reported, "More are coming. Energy signature, off the charts." Hale leaned back, breathing slowly. "Let them come. I'm not done yet." He looked at Earth in the distance. They forgot what we are. Now they'll remember. The galaxy watched a man fight alone. But now, Earth finally speaks. The human ship was damaged. Sparks flew inside the cockpit. Hull plates were cracked. Shields were low. Commander Rykor Hale sat silently. Blood dripped from a cut above his eye. His AI, Shade, warned, "Warning! Enemy reinforcement incoming. Signature matches the weapon class vessel. Star Eater." Hale narrowed his eyes. So they brought the monster. The Star Eater was more than a ship. It was a floating fortress, over 300 kilometers wide. It had destroyed stars. It had crushed planets. Now it moved slowly towards Sol. Every alien race watching the live feeds gasped. Most had only heard rumors of the Star Eater. Now it was real, and it was coming for Earth. In the hidden Earth war room, alarms flashed. Satellite feeds locked onto the approaching weapon. One officer stood up. "We must act! Commander Hale can't! Stop that alone!" But the defense director held up his hand. "Not yet." Everyone turned to him. He said only one thing. "It's time. Let the galaxy hear us." Across the stars, screens changed. The same white screen as before, then black, then a voice, a calm, clear human voice. "To the galaxy. This is Earth. We were silent for a reason, but your fear has returned to our doorstep. We are not invaders. We are not rulers. But if you bring war to our home, you will learn that humanity never forgot how to fight." The screen showed Earth, its oceans, mountains, cities beneath protective domes. Then, the Earth fleet. They had been hidden underground and under oceans. Now they rose, dozens of warships launched from the sea. Others rose from forests and deserts, flying toward orbit in perfect formation. Each ship was sleek, dark, and silent, designed not to conquer, but to defend with unmatched power. The galaxy watched in awe. Some races who once feared humans now felt hope. Others only fear. Commander Hale received a signal. A calm voice said, "This is Earth Command. Reinforcements en route. You are not alone." For the first time, Hale smiled. "Took you long enough?" As the Star Eater approached, it began to charge its main weapon, a beam that could burn moons. Hale moved his damaged ship forward anyway. He didn't plan to wait. He planned to hit first. Earth's new fleet arrived. Just as the Star Eater opened fire, Hale's ship dodged the beam by inches. Then Earth's ships joined the fight. The sky above Sol became a firestorm. Missiles roared. Lasers clashed. Space shook. But Earth's new technology was unlike anything seen before. Ships warped across short distances instantly. Some split into smaller drones mid-flight. Others bent light, becoming invisible. And they all had one goal: protect Commander. Hale, hold the line. Defend Earth. Inside the Star Eater, Zarkalon officers panicked. Their weapons were strong, but their targets were too fast. Their systems couldn't track the humans' unpredictable movements. Admiral Creel shouted, "This was supposed to be easy. Why won't they fall?" A young officer whispered, "Because they're human." Meanwhile, across neutral space, other empires watched the battle. The once silent humans now spoke with fire and steel. Some leaders sent private messages to Earth. "We stand with you. Zarkalon must fall. The galaxy needs balance, again." Earth did not reply yet. They were busy surviving. Inside the war room, the Earth commander spoke to the Defense Council. "This is just the beginning. They tested us, and we answered. Now, they must choose peace or total defeat." And in the stars, Commander Hale rejoined the fight. His ship, repaired by auto-drones, glowed once again. He whispered to the enemy, "You came for war. Now, face it." He fired. The Star Eater came to destroy Earth, but it woke something far worse. The battle above Sol burned like a second sun. Zarkalon warships clashed with Earth's returning fleet, but at the center loomed the Star Eater, massive, unshaken. Its weapons tore through space. Even Earth's newest ships struggled to hold the line. Commander Rykor Hale led the defense, but his ship was slowing. His eyes tired, systems flickering. "We're losing time," he whispered. "That thing won't stop." In Earth's hidden war room, alarms blared. The defense director gave the order, "Initiate Protocol 01. Everyone froze. That command hadn't been used in over 100 years. A young officer asked, "Sir, are we really unlocking it?" The director nodded. "It's time. Wake Project Dreadlight." Deep beneath Antarctica, in an ancient underground vault, machines roared to life. Frozen walls cracked. Lights blinked on for the first time in a century. A metal chamber opened slowly, and inside was Earth's most powerful weapon. Not a bomb. Not a fleet, but a living ship. Dreadlight was not built. It was grown. A fusion of AI, alien tech, and living metal. It was made during the last galactic war, but never used. It was considered too dangerous, too unstable, but now it was Earth's final card. Its dark hull pulsed like a heartbeat. Its wings unfolded, wide enough to eclipse moons, and as it rose through the ice and into the sky, a voice echoed through the galaxy. "I am Dreadlight, Warden of Earth. Return to the shadows, or be destroyed." The Zarkalon fleet tried to intercept. 10 destroyers opened fire as Dreadlight approached. In less than 4 seconds, they were gone, vaporized. Admiral Creel aboard the Star Eater stared, in disbelief. "What is that thing?" a sensor officer replied, trembling. "It's not on any record, not in any database." "Because," Creel whispered, "it was never supposed to be seen." Commander Hale received a transmission from Dreadlight. The voice was calm, cold, not fully human. "Commander, stand down. This unit will engage the primary threat." Hale blinked. "You're real," Dreadlight answered. "I am Earth's memory made metal, and I do not forget." What followed was no longer a battle. It was a warning. Dreadlight moved faster than anything ever seen. Its weapons weren't just lasers or missiles. They were singularity bursts, graviton tears, and mirror strikes. It didn't destroy the Star Eater's shields. It rewrote them. One by one, the Star Eater's systems failed. Its core began to overload. Inside, Admiral Creel gave the only order he could. "Retreat, all ships, now." But it was too late. Dreadlight charged its final weapon, a pulse of dark energy shaped like a ring. It struck the Star Eater's center. For a moment, the giant ship cracked silently. Then it imploded into itself, vanishing into a tiny point of blackness. Gone. Across the galaxy, the message was clear. Earth is back, and it remembers everything. Empires that once laughed at humanity now sat in silence. Some began calling it the day the stars trembled. Back on Earth, Dreadlight returned to its vault, its mission complete. But before sleeping again, it left a message. "If war returns, so will I." Commander Hale stood on his ship, watching space grow calm. The AI shade spoke. "We survived." Hale nodded. "No, we reminded them." The galaxy saw Earth's power, but the Zarkalon Empire had one last secret. One that could erase all of history. The Star Eater was gone. The Zarkalon fleet was broken, and Earth had risen from silence with terrifying strength. But deep within, the Empire's dying heart, hidden in a black vault on a dead moon, was their final weapon, Project Oblivion. It was not a ship, not a bomb. It was something far worse, a time engine. Admiral Creel, now scarred and desperate, stood before the device. His voice shook. "If we can't win this war, we'll erase it. We'll go back. Stop Earth before it ever rose," Zarkalon scientists warned him. "The timeline will break. We may vanish too." Creel smiled bitterly. "Then we vanish as victors." Earth's deep space probes detected strange energy. Time ripples. The past was changing. A few old satellites blinked out of existence. Some parts of Earth's war records were gone. Commander Rykor Hale looked at the data. "They're trying to erase us." The Earth Council met for the final time. "We must enter the rift," the defense director said. "Follow them. Stop them." One problem: no human ship could time jump safely. No ship, except one. In the vault under Antarctica, the AI Dreadlight woke again. "Mission: protect the timeline. Uploading human consciousness. Rykor Hale." Commander Hale didn't hesitate. He stepped into the transfer chamber. "Let's finish this." His mind merged with Dreadlight. Now man and machine were one. The AI chase began. Zarkalon's time engine ship slipped through a hole in time, into the past. Dreadlight followed, through burning skies, collapsing stars, fading memories. They passed Earth's earliest days, the first colonies, the first galactic war. And at last, the Zarkalon ship stopped. They were above ancient Earth, before the Great Silence, before humans vanished. Their plan: destroy it before it rose. Dreadlight arrived just in time. A massive battle began, in time itself. Weapons that didn't fire bullets or beams, but memory pulses, timeline cracks, existence echoes, space warped. History flickered. One moment, Hale saw Earth as it was in the future. The next, he saw nothing at all. If he failed, the human race would never exist. In the middle of the chaos, Hale reached the Zarkalon core. Creel appeared on screen, his face wild. "Why do you fight? You could rule time itself." Hale replied, "We don't want to rule. We just want to be free." He charged forward. Inside the time engine, Hale fired one final shot, a pulse of raw memory, all of Earth's history, sent crashing into the machine. It couldn't handle it. Too much pain, too much strength, too much humanity. The engine collapsed. Timeline shook violently, but held. Zarkalon's ship was erased, never to be born. And Hale, he vanished into time, years later. A statue stood in Earth's capital. A man with his hand on a starship's controls. The plaque read, "Commander Rykor Hale, the man who saved time." Across the galaxy, peace returned. Zarkalon was gone. The other empires watched Earth, but now with respect. And fear, a voice echoed across the stars, recorded and replayed for centuries. They never lost a war, until a lone human ship blocked their invasion.